This like goes down with like top travel experiences of the whole year.
This was really fascinating to just see so many people bringing tents and then all of the set up chairs and food, and it just looks like a really great day out. It's actually something we didn't do.
I'm very jealous of the cultures where you can have a bottle of wine or a glass of beer in a public.
Ding ha!
Ding ha! Ding ha! Hi, I'm Stephanie.
Hi, I'm Peter.
We've been in Korea 1 week today. We've just been doing more sightseeing. We actually spent the last few days, we went to the zoo, went to lots of playgrounds, eating lots of food. We also went to the Olympic Park. Yeah, just seeing more things. The War Memorial Kids Museum. We were staying in Hongdae or Yeonnam. We spent a little bit of time in Hongdae last time, but we didn't choose to spend the month there just because we wanted to be really central because we knew we'd want to do sightseeing all over the city. So we actually stayed in Myeongdong, which was an amazing location because we were like very close to the metro. And so this time, because we knew it was a week, not a month, we decided we wanted to see a different neighborhood. Also because we didn't need to travel as much, even though we've been taking the metro a lot. And there's actually more playgrounds over there than there was in the Myeongdong area. So it's been really nice for Hayes. Yeah, I mean, I think people were surprised because we were just here, but also I was surprised at how unsurprised people were because they were like, oh, you loved it. Like, that makes sense. Like, even my parents, I thought they would be like, why are you going back there? You were just there. And they were like, no, you should go back and go see more. And now they're trying to come visit. So, and we had some friends that once they heard that we were coming back, were trying to visit, but weren't able to. So I think they're excited to see more photos and videos and stuff too. People really seem to enjoy seeing what it's like in Korea. We wanted to revisit Korea because it felt like we only really saw Seoul. We did a few short trips to Jeonju and Busan, but you know, once we came here and knew that we really liked it and knew that it was a great place to travel with a kid and pretty easy, and it, like, one thing I love about Korea and Seoul particularly is like even when we don't have plans, we end up doing something fun or seeing something unique or learning something new. And so once we had the confidence that we liked it, and that even when you don't really know what you're doing, it's going to be interesting, we knew we wanted to come back and see more places and see smaller cities and see different parts of the country while we were still in Asia and we could get here relatively quickly and relatively cheaply.
And I think also, well, I hope it came across, but we just genuinely do really like it here. And we really enjoyed it. So I think that hopefully just spoke to people when they were watching it.
People might not be that used to seeing a young family travel in the way we do. I mean, he's obviously wild and crazy and stuff. So I think there's definitely an element of curiosity about like, what is this family doing taking this 3-year-old all over the world and all around Korea.
All right, so this is us arriving into Incheon Airport. Oh
yeah, this was so organized. The fact that like a lot of countries you need all the individual documents and they look at it like 6 different times, and in Korea you just upload it all and get one QR code. That is really appreciated.
My favorite moment. This is me drinking the banana milk. Love it. Hayes also really enjoys the banana milk. All right, then we got into the taxi. Very futuristic taxi from my memory.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, just like screens everywhere. I mean, the driver had about 3 or 4 different screens, and I remember him distinctly putting in the address to our place in Myeongdong. Yeah.
Well, this is one thing all of our subscribers, I remarked on things being expensive, but it was because we were just in Mexico City, and we haven't been in America in a long time. Definitely more affordable than America.
It's like our first full day here, and I remember walking around, and then this just like struck me. This was a smoking cubicle outside an office building. Very respectful.
The whole country feels, and I think, I mean, we come from the States where sometimes the concept of doing something for someone else, even as simple as wearing a mask, has more resistance than other places. So I think when we notice ways that people are respectful of other people, it stands out to us.
Oh.
This was amazing. I had seen pictures of this and read about it, but I've never seen a public space quite like this in the middle of a city. So this was really fun to see in person.
Also, just incredible weather because it was May.
Oh,
and
it was so nice.
It was just like perfect. Amazing for taking Hayes on a walk. Hayes loved this place. We actually went multiple times, and lots of times that we didn't film because it was just such a great space for him to run around and also cross the river and just sort of play. It was just beautiful, really nice. Great public space.
We found that. We've heard from friends living here and just comments that people miss green spaces. But our impression is that for a city, yes. Like the other day we were in the World Cup park and it was the same thing. I mean, nature and animals and amazing playgrounds. So maybe you have to travel to them. Like I think actually the first month we were here, we were frustrated that there wasn't a playground or a play area within walking distance of where we were staying. But as far as places to travel to easily within the city,
and I think
we're impressed. I'm impressed.
Because we have a toddler, I think we're always looking for a children's playground or wide open spaces for him to run around in. So I guess that's something that we've just sought out in Korea, and from our experience, there's been a ton of options. There's way more than a lot of the other cities that we've been to around the world. Oh. Okay.
We did this today.
We did this today. We even buy Yakults now and we have them in the fridge.
Everywhere we've been
in our Airbnb, but there's something about, we've named them
the Potion Lady.
The Potion Lady, coming around on these electric carts. So anytime that we see them, we always buy a Yakult. It's fun to interact with the ladies that run these.
This is cool. I studied tourism and before I quit my job, I worked for my hometown's tourism department. So actual people out on the street, specifically to help visitors, is really cool. And he was helpful.
And he gave us a good recommendation for lunch.
Yeah,
Yes.
I mean, I still forget. We just got back here last week and I still forget. I'm always like thirsty and then I'm like, oh wait, no, I need to go get the water. But it's nice.
Yeah, that's very much a distinct Korean thing, I feel like.
But it's great because we've been traveling for a year and we're used to having as much water as we want. So to go to a restaurant and know that you can have water included and it's clean and it's safe and it's cold is something we appreciate. Yeah, I had seen this in other YouTube videos where I probably would have not known to open the drawer. And I love, this is maybe a really random comment, Korean chopsticks are my favorite chopsticks of all the Asian countries. This goes down with top travel experiences of the whole year. Gwangjeong Market, I've never been anywhere like that.
Oh, I felt like we tried
everything.
a lot.
Tteokbokki, mayat gimbap, we tried live octopus, we tried pindatak.
Yeah, makgeolli, we had
makgeolli, we love makgeolli.
Yeah.
This one was the amazing, because Hayes could walk through all those fountains, so cool.
This was really fascinating to just see so many people bringing tents and then all of the set up chairs and food, and it just looks like a really great day out. It's actually something we didn't do.
I'm very jealous of the cultures where you can have a bottle of wine or a glass of beer in a public. I also think anytime you have a culture that has such a deep, rich, ancient history and then all of these interesting modern things like technology and K-dramas and K-pop, it makes it a really fulfilling tourism destination.
Because I think you can still have a lot of
historical
things, but then and I think there's I was going to say there's just a lot of modern conveniences here as well.
Yeah, it's an easy destination. Something we like is it really seems to strike a balance between it's easy to be here and navigate the transportation, the restaurants are all of a certain standard and all of those traveler conveniences, but it still feels very different than a lot of places we've been and unique. And so I don't know, it feels like it hit the sweet spot of a lot of what at least we look for in a destination. Hi Jingle subscribers, thank you so much for inviting us to come and talk with us and react to our own videos, which is a unique experience. I hope you'll also come and check out our channel, Steph and Pete. So thank you for watching, subscribe, and see you next time.
Bye!
Can you wave? Annyeong!
Annyeong!